but definitely from that town, that horrible town. On Monday morning I left. It would take several hours to drive there. I didn't know why I was going. I hated to go. I tried to stop driving, but could not. I pulled into view of the town. It smelled of death. Nothing had changed, other than it seemed much smaller. The buildings so close together. It always seemed so much more vast when I lived there, as if there were no boundaries. Now I could walk from one end to the other in 20 minutes. Pitiful town, incubator of misery. I wish you would vanish. A truck passed by, its driver staring at me with empty eyes. I walked until I found the bridge.
Prophecy of endless possibility. You're rolling waves across the street in algebra, the fences that you can't climb, the sentences that do not rhyme, and all that you can never change. The one you're looking for, it gets you down.
I've been called back to this place of pain, but why? Now that I have returned, I can't remember where I was before. I know I had a life beyond these roads, but all memories have slipped away. When I leave the bridge, I am always returned to the same place. East becomes west, north becomes south. All roads lead back to this passage of iron. Months passed, and I exhausted all possible routes. Blank stares are returned by anyone I meet in the town. Are they also on the same quest, only to meet the same fate? The decisions you make in life can only be based on the choices you are given. Is that why I found myself on the edge of a bridge at the beginning of winter? As the leaves let go and the trees exposed their nakedness, I too found that holding on was no longer an option as my acts became known. I am not a bad person, just someone who has made bad decisions. The road I was following seemed so straight, and with no unexpected curves apparent. But that's how it works. You don't always realize how you got to a place, just that you are there now, and then you deal with it. For me, it ended at the cusp of a bridge, but it began somewhere completely different. I have been called back to the bridge over the river, a bridge that is the boundary of the living and the entrance to the underworld. I never left the bridge. No one ever leaves the bridge once they arrive. By some cruel design, I was allowed to live in a false reality that seemed so dark and meaningless at the time, but is a taste of heaven in retrospect and in comparison to the land I now inhabit, a land of no escape, where freedom of choice is but a lie. What is the value of a choice when every one yields the same result? I am my own reaper, and this bridge is my portal to the next life, whatever it might be. The angel of death, who has been charged with you, will gather you, then to your Lord you will be returned.
So can't hold a star in your hand, though. At least you can.